Responsibility starts with you and me. You can be the light for all to see. I'm proud to be me, man, I'm touching lives, and that's a fact.
Hi, my name is Anita Jongh. I'm a social worker by profession, and I'm currently the social work supervisor for crime prevention and probation here at Metro South in Wynberg. I know Adele from Proud to Be since 2008 when our journey started in Gugulethu when she was hosting the parenting program, and there I was just blown away by the impact that you made in terms of that women, the foster parents and the group that you were running. And then from there I thought our journey is coming to an end because we tried to really see how we can utilize the organization more, but I wasn't by the means by then. And then in 2015 I came to Metro South, and then I was placed back into the probation crime prevention team. And this is where my journey started, where I saw lots of gaps in terms of services that we cannot render or cannot get to do because of limited staff, limited capacity, limited exposure to programs, training, development of our staff. And that is where my engagements really started with head office, to look at what more can we do besides the things that we are required to do, because I felt the children needed more. It's okay to teach a child life skills, but what do you do after that? How do you walk the path with a child in terms of implementation? We know children spend most of their time at school, and that for me was something that was a gap, because most of our children referred to the programs for diversion was learners from schools. Crimes were committed at school with other learners or teachers, or things was happening at schools, and you found that the teachers weren't coping. So that is where I started my talks with head office to look at what can we do in terms of crime prevention that would be something additional to what we're doing and not just reactive in terms of what we were doing. Because when the child is already in the system, then we do the program. But what are we doing prior to that to teach that child skills as well as the parents, so that the child doesn't get into crime? And that is where I started looking at what would be the ideal organization, and that is where Proud to Be me popped into my head because of your ethos, where your main focus was parenting, and that for me is also something that was missing. And what I found is that you were always saying that at school the teachers become the primary caregivers, because in the home things are not happening. So if a child is disrespectful in the home towards his mother, you can't expect him to be respectful towards his teacher. So teaching at school is not just about the curriculum. We need to take it a step further and look at values again, instilling that, teaching children about respecting themselves, taking ownership of their actions and behavior. And that is where I felt that your organization would be so ideal for our pilot. And that is where I started talks and I started engaging. And when you came to me, I was just blown away, because you already had a program written up for both primary and high school learners. You were already on that track, but you didn't have any vehicle to get into the department in order to make your program known. And I felt that this is just God working to get us to collaborate again and to start this. And I'm very excited about it, because I know the program is going to make an impact in the lives of our communities and our schools that we are targeting. I know that the people that are nominated to be trained, they have the capacity, they have the ability and the skills. They have something that will also be able to contribute and make the program action. And I know that this is going to be big, 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 because it's something that we need to do. I think the time has come for us to stop being reactive and to really take ownership and responsibility to make that impact, to plant that seeds, to nurture that seeds, because at the end of the day, our youth is the future. So if we don't take care of them, we don't nurture them, we don't do things that will impact them positively, then we can only imagine what our future will be like. And I also have a child, and I want her also to reap the benefits of that, because I don't know what life will lead me to, or what will happen tomorrow, or even in an hour's time. So I feel that it's important that I do something, because it's not just about other people's children. It can be my child, it can be my family's children, and I want them also to get the best of what we can do. And in my capacity as a civil servant, I think it's important that if you can, you must try by all means to do your best every day.
Responsibility starts with you and me. You can be the light for all to see. I'm proud to be me, man, I'm touching lives, and that's a fact. Changing lives in every nation, raising a positive generation. Man, I've got the motivation. This is my declaration.
Changing lives in every nation, raising a positive generation. Man, I've got the motivation. This is my declaration. Changing lives in every nation, raising a positive generation. Man, I've got the motivation.
Let us stand as one. Doesn't matter where you're from, as we dance and sing together. No more black or white, there's no